I'm going to show you how to use Class Notebook and why I think it's a good idea. So you've already logged into Teams and you've got some of your teams set up. So I'm going to use one of the teams that I haven't made Class Notebook for yet. So you click onto your team and go to the side of your list of things and click on Class Notebook. So it's going to come up like this if you haven't used it before. So you just click on Set up a OneNote Class Notebook. Start with a blank one. And these are the sections you're going to have. So a collaboration space where everyone can write together. Content library where you can put things and students can view it, but they can't edit it. A teacher-only section where it's just for you. Students can't see what is there. And then the student notebook, the bit that you're going to use with the students. So you can edit it and students can edit it, but no other students can see it. So it's a private space. So go to next. And you can decide what sections you want. So the student name will be here. And then it starts with handouts, class notes, homework, and quizzes. Depending on the class, I sometimes get rid of the quizzes and handouts because quizzes we sometimes use in assignments and I don't want there to be too many things. But I would definitely have class notes and homework. For this class, I'm going to remove quizzes. You could also add your own section if there's something else that you particularly want there. So you just click Add Section and type it in. For me, for this one, I don't want any more. I don't want it to be too complicated. And then you create. Depending on the speed of your computer, depends how long it's going to take. Okay, so here we go. So this is the page that the students see when they log in as well. This is the most important button. So it looks like 3 books with one leaning on the other 2, and it says Show Navigation. You need to click here to start opening all of the pages. So now you've got your collaboration space, your content library, your teacher only, and then as the teacher, you will see every student's name. The students will only see their name. They'll see the collaboration space, the content library, and their name. So let's click on the first student. If we go to class notes, which is the one I use for every lesson, it's going to give you a blank page. I always use the date. So today is the 30th of the 1st. So it's easy for the students to know where the work is for each lesson. So let's imagine that we were doing word class, different types of word. So I want to add a document. So I'm going to go to Insert, File, and you can either add an attachment, so they can just click it and open it, or what I prefer to do is Insert Printout. Then you choose the document. So I want this one, word class. And it's going to come onto the page as a PDF. So here you go. So right now it's like an image. You can make it bigger if you want to. You can make it smaller. We don't need this page. So here I've got a document. I want students to write a definition, and then I want them to write these words in the correct box. If you want to write, you just double click the mouse. You can also move that if it's in the wrong place. and you can delete it by just clicking and pressing backspace or delete. If you want to highlight or draw with the pen, you can go to draw, and here you've got the highlighter, next to that the pen and the eraser. So for example, I want to highlight a verb, swim. You can use the highlighter. It's a bit thick, but yeah, you can highlight things. You can change color to highlight different types of words in different color. You can change the colors here. You can erase just by clicking. And when you want to type again, just remember to go back to this one, type. Now, if you have students who are not very good with technology and they're going to move this around everywhere, they're going to delete it, you can make sure that it stays there. So, which is what I would do. Put it back where you want it, just by dragging. And then right click, and you can set picture as background. When you do that, you can't click on it as an image anymore, so you can't delete it. You can still type, and you can type in the box, but you can't delete. And if you want to change that again, just click again, and you can move it back. So, you can also, for example, put a chart here if you want to put a table that you want students to fill in. They can type on it as well. You can insert an audio clip, which is really good for giving feedback to students. For example, if you need to give detailed feedback, you can add an audio clip and they can listen to it, and only they will be able to hear it. And you have fun things like emojis. You can add stickers. So it's good to give feedback very easily. So I like it because I can have this open and I can have all the students' pages open who are doing work and flick between them easily so I can see what is going on. So after you've made the page for your whole class, you're going to have it there for one student, but you wanted to give it to everyone. So you go to Class Notebook and you click on Distribute Page. If you click just on Distribute Page, you're going to send it to the whole class. We'll put it in class notes and you distribute, and it goes to the whole class. Maybe you only want to send it to individual students, so you can go to Individual Distribution and you click on the students that you want to send it to, and it will just be in their class notebooks. Or if you want to send it to a different team, a different class completely, you can click on Cross Notebook Distribution, select the class you want to send it to, for example, this one, and then you can send that page to the notebook of your other classes. So it's easy to send work, and it's easy to add in extension work or supportive work for students who need to be challenged or who need extra help. And it's very easy to give people feedback without other people listening to it too. So maybe students will be nervous or anxious about asking questions in front of other people, but they can type on Class Notebook, they can write in here, they can have a go and make mistakes without other people seeing what they've done. So I think Class Notebook is a very nice way to have a look at work. And you can also download the app as well, so you can have it open separately from Teams, so you can go back between them quickly.